Hey everybody. I thought I'd get on here for a minute and do a quick collective of the energy that's going on right now. I was gonna do daily, but like some of my videos are not circulating fast enough. I'm putting them out daily, and anyway, I pulled on some of these and I made notes because I'm in my car, but I feel like what is coming in, and this might not resonate with everybody, but you know, take what fits and what don't, you know, I mean, some stuff's not for everybody, but I do feel like the collective is coming up on some big things, like some big blessings are on their way, right? I hope this is true. I pray it's true. I keep hearing it everywhere. I keep getting signs, you know, that blessings are coming in, that more money's coming. I keep just getting things that resonate, that, you know, that good things are coming in. You got blessings that are coming your way. But until then, you know, we have to have patience. If you struggle like me, like I have no patience, you know, I'm 45 years old and I'm still to this day struggling with patience. Maybe that's why it's always an obstacle for me, because I just don't have it. So, you know, God, the universe, whoever you believe in, makes us go through obstacles to teach us, to learn, you know, and he keeps giving me obstacles that has patience. You know, I have to have patience in love, I have patience in money, all the things, you know, and I try. But I really do want things done yesterday. I don't like waiting. Like, I don't like long lines. I don't even like it when I try to upload stuff and it just spins, you know, or my internet's just really slow and it's laggy. Stuff like that just really irritates me. Like, I really wish I could calm down and not let things bother me so much. But, you know, right now, don't try to rush stuff. Just try to take in what you do have and appreciate where you're at already. You know, a lot of times we forget to just take deep breaths and realize that we do have a roof over our heads. We do have money coming in to pay the bills. Like, we can go out to eat once a week. Maybe not every day, but you don't need to go out eat every day. It's not healthy. It's healthy to eat at home and cook at home, you know. It's not healthy to buy all this extra BS that you don't need day to day. So I really do feel like something big is coming in for everybody that this reaches, you know. And definitely, if you already have that feeling, if you're already working towards something, you know, and all it takes is one step every day, you know, just one thing consistently, you know, showing up consistently to whatever it is every day will bring out, you know, it's gonna bring in what you need. Like, anything you put your energy into is gonna expand, you know. And that even means the negative. Like, if you just constantly think about the negative, and that the negative, like, you're gonna be a negative Nancy, and you're probably gonna have things happen to you like left and right that are not that great. You've got to be able to change that mindset. And as those negative thoughts come in, I don't make enough. Reverse that. No, I do make enough. Like, I'm just fine where I'm at. You know, even if you don't really feel that way, tell yourself you are. You know, I mean, it's got to start somewhere. The positive has to start somewhere. So you have to deflect the negative as it's coming in. retrain that thought. And after a while, you know, you'll start seeing it better, and those negative thoughts won't creep in as bad. Because I do think that when these blessings come in, it's going to be a whole new chapter, you know, for you, yourself, everybody around you, you know. And that's another thing too. I feel like some people are losing people that just don't no longer belong. You know, you might have been friends with somebody for 10, 15 years, but y'all have outgrown each other. You know, we're not all promised to have the same friends forever. Some people are only there for a season to help you get to the next, you know. And I recently had a friend that was dragging me down. And I mean, love her, you know, the love is still there. Like, I loved her, but the friendship had run its course, just like a relationship would have, you know. It's getting hot in here. But, you know, it had run its course. And I mean, like I said, I loved her, but I have to put space there in order to keep growing myself, because she's not on the same path as me. We're all on different paths. So that doesn't mean that every person's going to be on your path forever. You know what I mean? Even family. Like, you might have some family that are there from day one. You have some family that falls off for years, then they come back. Like, so nobody's promised to be with you and to hold your hand. Like, you have to figure these things out on your own as you know, grow older and you mature and all the things. Like, you've got to be able to stand on your own feet and take care of you. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't care if you're in a marriage for 20 years. There's no guarantee that guy ain't going to walk in there tomorrow, or that girl, and just be like, you know what? I think the grass is greener over there, and I'm going to try it, and you're not coming with me. And then what? You don't want to lose everything. I did that, been through that. It wasn't fun having to start all over again. But, you know, it is what it is. But I do feel like, you know, there's just stuff that's getting stripped away. And sometimes it's not for the worst. It's for your better. It's your better good, you know. And you just have to kind of go with the flow, you know, and do what you feel your gut is telling you to do, you know. A lot of times, like, our gut tells us what to do. And sometimes we go with it and it works out perfectly. But then sometimes we go against it, and then we wish we didn't go against it later when we find out that we should have just went with it all along. But anyway, enough of my talk for today. This is more or less a summary of just like, take a deep breath, have patience. Things are coming in, and to rejoice about what you have right now. Like, just sit down and make a list out if you need to, or just sit for a minute and meditate on what you do have, that you do have everything you need. You know, you're not starving. You have a roof over your head and a place to lay your head down. You know, you're very, very, very wealthy. And it might not be in money wise, but just in life, you're very wealthy, you know. Like, you could have good health. Your kids could have good health, you know. So that's all it is. Just take a minute and rejoice in what you have, and the best is yet to come. I do feel that. And I hope that this reaches anybody that needs to hear it. Maybe it's just a little bit of guidance for today, you know. Maybe you just needed to hear that you've got this, and then it's going to be all right. Anyway, till the next time. Bye.